I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the light on my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me
A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
for the world we're gonna make.
Hi everyone. Before we get started tonight, I've got a few people that would like to say hello to you. Let's see how many of you can recognise from your primary school.
My first year at St. Philip College has been amazing because I've taken part in so many things, like football matches, a lot of reading, I've even been an alien.
My first year at St. Philip College has been amazing. Food in the canteens, well, and the cheese for me.
My first year at St. Philip College has been amazing because everyone's so welcoming. My first year at St. Philip College has been amazing because the teachers are always there to help when I need them to.
My first year at St. Philip College has been amazing because I've literally joined every club there is.
Hashtag Team SPH!
My first year at St. Philip College was amazing because I made lots of new friends.
My first year at St. Philip College was amazing because I got to meet some new brilliant people.
My first year at St. Philip Howell was amazing as I got to meet new teachers and learn new things. Team SPH!
Team SPH has been amazing because all the teachers taught me everything the work I need to do.
My first year at St. Philip Howell has been really amazing because he's one.
My first year at Team SPH has been amazing because all the extracurricular activities are there.
My first year at Team SPH has been amazing because when I go to class, I have the lesson.
Team SPH!
My first year at St. Philip College was great because not only did the teachers do the lessons really well, they're really nice and supportive.
My first year at Philip College was great because I learned a lot of new things and I met new people.
My first year at SPH has been great because it's a real good Catholic community.
My first year at St. Philip College was great because the teachers are kind and help you through your journey through St. Philip College.
My first year at St. Philip College was great because I've learned a lot of new things that I thought I couldn't learn.
Hashtag
Team SPH!
Okay, hello and welcome to the virtual welcome evening. It's lovely to see so many people have tuned in this evening, and by the end of the night, we hope that you can be prepared to start with us in September. Before I start to introduce some key people today, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's logged on and taken part in the Seesaw activities that have been going on since May. It has been lovely to see so many people talking to each other and making new friends, and especially all of the ones that have been taking part in the activities. There have been so many prizes that have been won. However, that is enough about Seesaw for tonight. I want to get the evening started. So first of all, I would like to introduce to you a very important person here at Hashtag Team SPH. It's Mrs. Morris, the head teacher.
Thanks, Mrs. Urquhart. Lovely to see you all. Welcome to Team SPH. It's not what we wanted. We wanted to have you here in the building, but I think we all know what's been happening and the reasons for us not being able to do that. But hopefully, by the end of this evening, you will all feel a bit more prepared to start your journey at SPH in September. So I'm just going to talk to you for a few minutes. I'll try not to bore the children that are listening, and then we'll get on to the exciting things. So the first thing I want to do this evening is introduce you really to the staff that are involved, mainly my senior leadership team. And as you can see, hopefully there on the screen, there's myself, Mrs. Morris, the head teacher, hopefully you know that by now. I've got my deputy head, Mr. Cade, who you won't see too much of tonight because he's behind the scenes operating this, doing all the technical side of things. Not an easy job. And then I have my two assistant head teachers. I have Miss Cox and Mr. White. And we make up the senior leadership team. And I think it's fair to say that we're really committed to the job. And despite all the challenges this year, we've continued to drive the school forward, and we're really proud of our school, and we're proud of where we stand, and we're proud of what we provide for the children in our care, and we're going from strength to strength, and I think that's been recognised in the community. And the reason being is that, again, we are oversubscribed. So for the year that your child will start with us, we have children from 15 schools joining us, and you can see the primary school names coming up there. Hopefully you can see the one that you are at if you are listening to us year sixes. And we're delighted with that because, again, at St Philip Howard, we pride ourselves on being all-inclusive. You know, we are the Glossop School, and as you can see from that list, we take children from not just from Glossop, Hadfield and the surrounding areas, but even further afield in some cases. So I am extremely pleased to say that in September, the Year 7 will be the biggest, the largest Year 7 that we have ever had. 124 pupils. That is massive for this school. So Year 7s, to be out there, you're going to be part of the largest year group that we've ever had at this school. And more importantly than that, for the first time ever, we will have 600 pupils in the school. The school has never had that many children before. And again, we're delighted and we're full. I think it's fair to say that we're full to capacity. And we can't wait for September when hopefully we can have you all here in the building. And again, St Philip Howard will be flourishing with all the comings and goings that you get on a daily basis in a school. So normally, on this welcome evening, I would talk to you about what we've been doing during this academic year, and I'm still going to do that tonight, but as you can appreciate, it's been a bit of a challenging year due to the pandemic, which we all know has hit everybody so hard. Hopefully, things are starting to look brighter, and as we move forward, hopefully some of those restrictions will ease, and I will talk a bit about that later. But we've still been busy here at St Philip Howard because whatever anybody says, we've not closed throughout this pandemic. Even when lockdown happened last year, we still were open. We were open to many children and we've remained open. But I think one of the highlights was this year is that we've been able to return fully to school and keep everybody safe in our community, and that's been a real priority for this year. The last couple of weeks have been a bit challenging, as they have been for everybody in the area, but I think we've done pretty well. And one thing that was really clear to see, that when we welcomed the children back, everybody was so delighted. You know, to be back in the building, to be seeing the friends, seeing the staff, and again that SPH community that we're all so proud of. One of the biggest achievements, I think, for us as a school over the last year has been our remote learning offer. And again, that has been a massive team effort, but I have to say that that has been led by Ms. Cox, who has done a fantastic job in promoting that. And again, we're so proud of the fact that since last Easter, all our children in our school have been able to access live lessons, and we've continued that throughout the year, you know, the challenging year. And we've learned so many lessons from the remote learning, and we know that there's so many things that we've learned that as we move forward into next year, where hopefully, as I've said, things will be a bit easier, we'll keep those things. The children have really engaged in those lessons. You know, we've not only done the subject lessons, we've had assemblies on there, we've held events, we've held liturgies. It's been a real success. And again, you know, we're trying to promote that through our Facebook and our Twitter. So hopefully you've been able to get a bit of a flavour of that. And if you've obviously, you know, your child has been involved in the transition sessions that we've been doing, and again, that just shows you, we've done, I think it's 5 live lessons that the children all over Glossop and the surrounding areas have been able to access each week, where members of my staff have taught a lesson for the children, and that's been, you know, it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant to see how you've all engaged in that. So again, delighted with what we've done there. And then there's been all sorts of other things. Obviously, you know, we're really keen on rewarding the children, and I know that the Year 6 is going into Year 7, you will want to know what we do in terms of rewards. And there's so much, and Mr. White's going to talk to you a bit about that in a minute. And it has been difficult, but despite the restrictions, we've still managed to celebrate, you know, what the children have succeeded. Next week, we're going to have, you know, celebrations in school for the children to reward them. You know, we're going to have pizzas, we're going to have movies, we're going to do all those things that we feel that the children deserve, because they've had a difficult year themselves and have been so great throughout it all. You might have also heard of something called For the Love of Reading, and I know that one of the transition sessions was around that, and that is something again that we've sort of built up over the past year or so. And all children in year 7 and 8 online have a text reading to them, and the staff will read that text and they'll dress up as the characters in that text, and the children have lots of different activities to do. And we found that it's really enabled us to promote the love of reading, you know, and children are engaging in reading in a way that we've never seen before. And, you know, that's something that we've done this year, and it has really succeeded. So that's something that we'll be continuing as we move forward. I touched upon the transition, and you know, I know I'm the head teacher, but I do believe that the transition that you've put on for your child this year, under the circumstances, has been really excellent, and it's going to culminate in a summer school that will be taking place during obviously the summer holidays, and I think you can see on the screen the dates for the summer school. By now, if you've shown that you want your child to access that summer school, then you should have signed up, and you will have been allocated a week of the summer school. We've got all sorts in store for you there, you know, and again, that isn't just being based on the school premises. They will be going on for trips and visits. We're really pleased that we'll be able to do that. Could I just ask you that if you're in a position whereby you think that you may not be able to attend the summer school, could you please let Miss Oancott know before the end of term? It's really important to do that because there are funding implications for that. So I'll just say that again, if you have been offered a place for summer school and you're now thinking that you won't be able to attend that, if you could let Mrs. Oancott know before next Friday, we would really appreciate that. So we've had all that going on, as well as the pandemic to deal with, and obviously we've also had the GCSEs for our year 11s, who have worked tremendously through this whole period, you know, and we're hoping that when those results come out, those children will get the grades that they justly deserve. So lots to celebrate there. Again, another great year for us at SPH. But I think probably you're wanting to know what about next year. So I'm just going to give you a little insight into that. So coming to you at SPH in September, there's quite a few things to celebrate. You can see there we've got a number of new staff joining us. We've got a head of maths, we've got a new maths teacher, we've got a new English teacher, we've got a new Stenko who's in charge of learning support, we've got a new receptionist. We've made all those appointments, and it's always good each year to have new staff in the building. You know, it refreshes things, and we're really pleased to be welcoming those staff in September. Not only that, we're hoping that we can return to some kind of normality, whatever that may mean. And as you're all aware, you know, we've been governed by some real tough restrictions this year. And hopefully, as we go into the summer and as we return, we'll be able to ease those restrictions. And, you know, that is the hope thing, isn't it, for all of us. One real big thing that's happening over the summer, and actually we've kept it quite quiet because we wanted to tell you about it tonight, is if you know this building well, you know that we have tennis courts at the back of the school. And we say tennis courts because that's originally what we were. And we're delighted that we are in a position over the summer holidays to be redeveloping that whole area. So when your child starts in September, you will be able to see what has happened. And all I'll say is that I think you will enjoy your PE lessons even more. So watch out for that. We've also got in September a new menu in the lunchbox, and that is something that we've been working on in the past term really, you know, whereby we've been working with the staff members in the canteen, we've been working with Derbyshire Local Authority who provide the food for us, and also with the children and listening to what the children have to say. And we've been tasting and testing different meals, different lunches and breaks for the children. So all of that hopefully in September will be put together and there'll be a brand new menu for you. So we'll be really excited to see what that is. One other thing that I'm pretty sure is going to happen next year is Ofsted. And if you've been to one of our open evenings in the last few years, you'll know that we've been on a journey there, and we're overdue now for our Ofsted visit, which obviously should have taken place, but unfortunately the pandemic took over. So we are convinced that in the first term of the new academic year, Ofsted will pay us a visit. And it goes without saying that we are hoping to get a good Ofsted, and we're confident that that will happen. As I said earlier, we've worked tirelessly to get to this point. So we'll keep updated with that. Drawing to the end now, really, but just to make you aware that today we have started posting out prospectuses for you to have a look at, and we hope that they will again give you a bit of a further insight into what you and your child can expect at St Philip Howard in September. There's information in there about uniform, about standards and expectations, about staff members. We've got all the term dates for next year there. There's lots of information in that, so that is on its way to you. You should receive that in the next few days, certainly within the week. In that also is a letter that is from the team here at St Philip Howard. And in that letter, we say to you that in the week beginning the 6th of August, we will write to you all to talk to you about the children's return to school after the summer, or the joining of your children in particular in September. And again, that is due to the fact that we're in the middle of a pandemic and the restrictions keep changing, and we need to see what happens over the summer. We're planning for that now, but we just want to be as up to date as we possibly can. So we will let you know about what measures we have in place and what will be happening. And as I said, that will come out to you the week beginning 16th of August. However, I can tell you that Year 6s out there, you will be starting at St Philip Howard on Monday, the 7th of September. At 20 to 9 in the morning, and that will be your start time every day, and you will be expected to put the drive at St Mary's, and your finish time is 2:50, and then we have a 10-minute sort of where we can sort of call it a dismissal really. So you will be dismissed from lessons starting at 10 to 3. On that first morning that you join us, Year 6s into 7s, you will be the only children in the school. We've done that to just help you settle a bit. So on that first morning, it will just be you, and there'll be lots of staff here to greet you on that morning. In the afternoon, the Year 10s will be coming in, and then the following day, the other children will join you. So, again, hopefully that will make you feel a bit better. So really all that remains for me to say at this moment is, we're really sorry that we've not been able to meet you in person, but we cannot wait to see you if you join us for the summer school, but more importantly, if you can't do that for whatever reason, we cannot wait to see you in September. It's been a long time coming, and we're really pleased that you chose to come to St Philip Howard, and we know you'll enjoy every bit of it. So that's all from me at the minute. What I want to end by doing is just introducing you to a few more members of the team at SPH.
Hi Year 6, it's Mrs Urquhart here again. We're going to go on a tour to show you #Team SPH. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Miss Hilton. I work on visitors reception. Welcome to St Philip Howard.
Hi, my name is Miss Jones. I work in business support. You'll see me a lot around the student reception area. I look forward to seeing you all in September.
Hi Year 6, or should I say Year 7 by the time you see this in September. Welcome to St Philip Howard. I'm Miss Nash and I'm one of the pastoral managers here in school. I deal with whole school attendance and safeguarding concerns, amongst other things. You'll see me bobbing around school, mainly near student reception. Stop me in the corridor if you see me, say hello and we can have a chat.
Hello, my name's Mrs Morris and I'm the head teacher at St Philip Howard, and this is...
Hi, I'm Mr Case and I'm the deputy head teacher at St Philip Howard.
Hello, I'm Miss Cox and I'm assistant head teacher at St Philip Howard.
Hello, I'm Mr White, I'm assistant head teacher at St Philip Howard.
And we can't wait to see you in September.
Hello, I'm Miss Moore and I'm the head of maths at St Philip Howard. Looking forward to having you in my maths class.
Hello Year 6, I'm Mr Cook, I'm one of the maths teachers at St Philip Howard. Really looking forward to meeting you all in September.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Duffy and I teach maths. I'm really sorry that I've not been able to meet you yet, but just to welcome you to St Philip Howard, and I'm looking forward to seeing you when you arrive in September.
Hello everybody, my name's Miss Slater and I'm a maths teacher at St Philip Howard. Just want to say I'm really sorry that we've not been able to meet you before the summer. Just like to say, please don't worry. We're looking forward to seeing you in September and enjoy the summer.
Hello, I'm Mrs Burkett, head of science. Looking forward to meeting you all in September.
Hi Year 6, I'm Mrs McGill, one of the science teachers here at St Philip Howard. I can't wait to see you in September. Hey Mrs McGill. Yes, Mrs Burkett, why can't you trust atoms? I don't know, why can't you trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Oh, that's terrible.
Hello, my name is Miss Knowles and I am one of the heads of science at St Philip Howard.
Hi Year 6, I'm Miss Henderson here at St Philip Howard. Can't wait to see you in September where we can do some really cool experiments. See you soon, have a good summer.
Mr Fitton, science teacher.
I'm Mrs Ward, I'm the science technician, part of Team Science. Welcome to SPH.
Hello Year 6, I'm Miss Ashworth and I'm a science technician at St Philip Howard, and I look forward to seeing you all in September.
Hello, my name is Mr Lighthizer. I'm the head of performing arts at St Philip Howard, and between myself and Mr Smith we're going to have a great time in lessons, we're going to have a great time doing school productions and getting involved in loads of great stuff at school. So please have a great summer. Look forward to seeing you all very, very soon.
Hola, bonjour, je m'appelle Madame Davis, je suis prof de français et d'espagnol. Au revoir.
Hello there Year 6, pleasure to meet you. My name is Mr Bailey and I'm going to be teaching you computer science when you come to St Philip Howard. This is just a quick little video just to say hello. Here's the classroom, you can see it. So we'll get to know each other a bit more in September, and as I say, I'm really looking forward to seeing you, meeting you, getting to know you, and taking you through St Philip Howard.
Hello, I'm Mr Smith, I'm the head of music, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all in September.
I'm Mr White, head of PE. Welcome to the PE department.
Hi Year 6s, I'm Miss Clark. I'm one of the PE teachers here at St Philip Howard. I can't wait to meet you all in September and I will see you all soon.
Hi Year 6, I'm Miss Egan, I'm head of RE, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you in September. I know it'll be strange coming to school when you've not really been here before, had time to settle in, but I don't want you to worry. I'm going to look after you and we're going to have a really good time. Alright, see you soon. Bye.
Hi, my name's Miss Nevis. I teach RE here and I'm also with Year 8, so you'll see me around school a lot. Look forward to meeting you all in September. Have a great summer.
Hello, Year 6, it's Mrs. Geacock. Just wanted to show you my kitchen ready for September.
Hi, I'm New Year 7s. I'm Miss Wills, the food technician.
Sorry, Year 6, I was engrossed in my favourite play, An Inspector Calls. I'm looking forward to when you join us in September in the English department with Miss Cox, myself as Head of English.
Hello Year 6, I'm really looking forward to seeing you in September. My name's Mrs. Worley, I'm one of the English teachers. This is my classroom. I hope you have a lovely summer, get loads of reading done.
Hello, my name's Miss Elliott and I'm an English teacher at St Philip Howard.
Hi, I'm Miss Wright, I'm the new Senko. Sorry I've not met you yet. Have a nice summer and see you in September.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hulley. I'm a teaching assistant in the Learning Support Department. I'm also involved in a gratitude club at school which meet at lunchtime and the chaplaincy team. Looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Hi, I'm Mrs. P. Rayner and I'm a teaching assistant at Philip Howard School. We look forward to seeing you in September.
Hello, my name's Mrs. Moran and I work in the Learning Support Department. Looking forward to meeting all the new Year 7s coming to St Philip Howard in September.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Weil. I run Aspire, which is part of the Learning Support Department. I also do some TAing and I run Film Club and Breakfast Club. So to see you there.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Williamson. I'm from Scotland originally. I live in the beautiful Peak District now. I'm really excited to meet you all in September and get to know some of you. Take care and see you soon.
Hello everybody, my name's Mrs. Brooks and I'm a teaching assistant at St Philip Howard. I really look forward to meeting you all in September and I hope you have a really good summer.
Hi Year 6s, my name's Mrs. Aitken. I'm going to be head of Year 10 in September. I'm also cover supervisor at the school and I am really looking forward to you joining our team at St Philip Howard.
I'm Miss Marshall, I'm the family support worker. I'm looking forward to meeting you all.
Hi Year 6, I'm Miss Street
and I'm Miss Woolley
and we're part of the pastoral team. We're here to support you with your transition into SPH and to help you journey along the way.
We are also here to support with your well-being, just be a friendly face around the school.
We look forward to seeing you in September. Bye!
Hello Year 6, I'm Mrs. Kernahan. I'm the Head of Humanities at St Philip Howard. Just a little hello to say, can't wait to see you all in September. You'll find me in room 8. I look after history and geography and I can't wait for us to meet. Have a brilliant few weeks off. See you soon. Bye.
Hi Year 6, I'm Mr. World. I'm teacher of geography and I'm looking forward to meeting you in September. Hope everything's a bit more normal by then.
Hi, my name's Mrs. Dean. I'm the art teacher here at St Philip Howard and here's some of the artwork.
Hello, I'm Miss Parker. I work with Mrs. Morris, the head teacher. I'm her PA. I look forward to seeing you in September. Bye-bye.
Hope you enjoyed the tour. See you in September.
Hi everyone, I'm back again. You probably noticed before that Mrs. Morris was glowing, so we have readjusted things here, so hopefully nobody else will be glowing for the rest of the evening. And I just want to say, I hope you all enjoyed watching the video and meeting the new staff. I know things are probably not the same as meeting them in person, but hopefully you will get to do that when you attend summer school during the 6 weeks holiday. So tonight, next to take the stage is Mr. White. He's the assistant head and he's in charge of pastoral support and safeguarding. Tonight, he would like to speak to you about the pastoral care, rewards and the expectations we have here at St Philip Howard.
Thanks, Ms. Urquhart. Good evening, everybody, particularly the Year 6s. You might be looking at me and thinking, I recognise that face from the PE sessions, and it was me jumping up and down and trying to do a few sit-ups as well. That was me. So my role really in the school is I'm the assistant head. I'm also the DSL, which stands for the Designated Safeguarding Lead. What that means is that I coordinate any safeguarding concerns that come into us as a school. Now, what you will see on that slide there is an overview of the team, so you can get to recognise those people's faces, because they are all part of the safeguarding team. They are all responsible for any safeguarding concerns that are raised either by parents, carers, or by yourselves as young people that come to our school. And now we really do take a pride in looking after our children, and we really make sure that all concerns are addressed very quickly. So what our children would always talk to you about is the fact that they are very open and honest with us, and we're always there willing to listen and to help wherever possible. Any concern that comes to us, we use a system to address that, called My Concern, which would log anything, just to make sure that we've got all the necessary detailed information that's required. And I think you'll all agree from the work that we've done so far, particularly with Ms. Urquhart, that we really do care about your child's well-being and their safety. That brings me on to my next point, really. The children at this school will openly talk about the safety and how they feel really well cared for and really well looked after. And that's something that we as a school have really worked hard to ensure. Most recently, with the lockdown and the pandemic, it's fair to say that pastoral care and safeguarding has become a real priority, not just for our school, but for all schools up and down the country. And it's important to recognise the work that we've done, that we will continue to do with your child. During the pandemic, we have ensured that all children have had wellbeing calls and that we've completed safe and well checks where necessary. That means that even during a pandemic, we've gone out and done home visits to make sure that everybody is safe and well looked after. Our team really consists of a number of different layers and different people with various different responsibilities. Starting with myself as the DSL, and my team, you can see pictures there. We then have what's called a pupil support officer, Miss Woolley. Now, Miss Woolley has a really important job in school. She's there in the mornings to prepare all our children to make sure their needs are met, that they've got everything they need for the day, and she's there to help some of the more vulnerable children that come to our school. We've also got Miss Street, and some of our families that are here tonight with us may recognise Miss Street, as she's also linked to some of our feeder primary schools. And again, Miss Street works extremely hard across a number of different primary schools, but also here. She's our liaison between yourself and school, particularly with those families that may have more issues or more concerns that need to be addressed. Overwhelmingly, all of the children at this school will often talk about the support and the care package that we put in place for them. What we identified during lockdown are those children that maybe struggled with mental health or maybe struggled with anxiety about coming back to school and giving such a break. Your child, I'm sure you're sat there, particularly as a Year 6 child, thinking, I've never been to the school before, I've never had a look around, and I'm really anxious and worried about that. And that Year 6 is really understandable. And we will do everything we can to transition. We're particularly proud of the fact that the children report to us that they are really cared for here. that we really take the time to listen when a child has a problem, and that's something that we pride ourselves on, and hopefully we can continue that work and look forward to that work with ourselves. So when we're talking about pastoral care now and the staff responsibilities, I wanted to talk to you about what our children thought. And our children think that we're really approachable. They talk about often they can have open and frank and honest conversations with us. And we felt that that's so important to ensure the safety of the child. And if they have any concerns or issues in their life, that those can be addressed at our point first of all. What we also make use of really are a number of external agencies. So we do a lot of work with Cooth and Quell to support children's mental health. We also do a lot of work with Healthy Young Minds and a group called Space for You and CGL. These are key partners and groups that we work with. And finally, for myself, really, you want to know about your form tutors, you want to know about the pastoral care, the pastoral support, and who's responsible for what. So we first of all have a team of form tutors, which you get to meet them virtually in a moment. Following that, we have a head of year. So each year group is a head of year designated to look after the pastoral care of those children within that year group. On top of that, then we have 2 pastoral managers, which is a new job that we've had in place this year, which has been a real success. And then in addition to that, there is myself and the safeguarding team. So really, pastoral care has many layers and many layers of support to help your child settle into school life. We're going to now meet those form tutors, and I know you've been dying to meet them. So without further ado, we're going to have a little introductory video, if you just want to have a look at that.
My first year at St Philip Howard has been amazing because I've taken part in so many things, like football matches, the Lord of Reading. I've even been an alien.
We do take pride in our reward system, and it's something that we've developed recently as a school over the last 3 years, really. And the reward system takes into consideration a number of different things. That's performance in your lessons, so academic side. It's also around your behaviour. And what we've decided to do is we created a rewards criteria. Rewards business that we offer is incredible. I don't know another school that offers so many different rewards visits. We've had the opportunity to take those children to St George's Park, we go to Blackpool, we go to Alton Towers, we go to the Trafford Centre, we've done paintballing. The options are really varied and really wide, and all of that stems from our pupil voice. We don't plan any rewards visit without talking to our children first, and we really care what our children think. So we conduct a pupil voice, and we take the top 3 choices there, the most popular choices for our students, and that's where we go. And our children really thrive on that, and they really relish the opportunity to have a wide and varied set of rewards.
We're off back on. I've been queued in, getting people waving at me, so we're going to meet the form tutors. Enough of me for a moment.
Miss Vickers. And I'm Miss Moore. And together we are the form tutors of Seven Fisher.
We're really looking forward to seeing you in September.
Or in summer school if you are attending. We're really looking forward to you joining our form as well as the St Philip Howard family. See you then. Bye.
Hello, my name's Mr. Lighthizer and I'll be the form tutor for 7 Campion. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all in September and I'll be here over the summer as well, so if you come in, I'll see you then. Have a great summer and I look forward to seeing you all in September. Take care, bye bye.
Hello Year 7, I'm Mr Cook, I'm the new maths teacher at St Philip Howard and more importantly I'm going to be your form tutor in September, so I'm really looking forward to meeting you and welcoming you into the school then. I hope you have a great summer holiday and see you in September.
Hello, my name's Miss Slater. I'm going to be a form tutor for Year 7. My form is going to be 7CL. If you're going to be in my form, that would be fantastic. My room is room 17 and this will be your form room when you start school in September.
So there's your form tutors, and I know you can't wait to meet them in person and you'll be excited to start work with them. As a Year 6, when you start at this school, you will have a lot of time with that form tutor just to settle in. On the first day, really, we dedicate that first day to showing you around the school, to meeting your form tutor, meeting the other children that will be in your form, and generally getting your bearings and getting yourself settled in. Our form tutors are really experienced, and I know from talking to Miss Urquhart and all of the form tutors, they just can't wait to start work with you. Just jumping back slightly to rewards, and there's a couple of other ways that we reward children as well. One of those is around attendance, and we've really taken a pride in our children's attendance this year. We've been amazed by the amount of children that have had 100% attendance in the middle of a pandemic, and those children, they're rewarded with badges, and that is really celebrated in assemblies. We also reward for academic success. So subject awards, we give out postcards to celebrate good work, we often write to our parents, and there's nothing better than a positive phone call on a Friday when your child's worked extremely hard all week. These are just many of the things and the ways in which we really reward our children. I'm going to talk to you now, I'm going to move on to expectations. So really, probably this is what you want to know. How strict is your teacher? What happens if I get detention? And really, what goes on day to day in school and what school life is like? And first of all, please don't be wary, please don't be fearful of the school. You won't be shouted and screamed at. We encourage all of our teachers to talk to the child. We take what's called a restorative approach, so we would always explain to you when you may have made a mistake. We would always talk to you, okay? We would never shout and scream at you down the corridor. In terms of expectations, really, we've worked very hard to develop what's called our consistency across the classroom, and you will see those posters everywhere across school, and they're outside of your lessons, and that's really how we want you to behave in a lesson, but also around the corridors as you travel through and across school. So the consistency across the classroom is something that we will train you in over the first couple of days of your school life, and we'll work very hard to make sure that you understand that. And we recognise that a lot of the systems we have at our school will be different from what you've experienced at primary. So please don't worry about that. You'll have plenty of time to ask questions if you don't understand the rule, and you'll have plenty of opportunity to see those rules in action. We really do take pride in e-safety, and we also work pretty closely around the anti-bullying campaign. These are things that are a priority for us as a school, and any issues of bullying across the school are dealt with swiftly by the staff, particularly the pastoral team, who you can rest assured will act on those issues very, very swiftly, quickly, and those problems will be dealt with. In terms of e-safety, we cover a lot of content on e-safety in our PSHE lessons as well. So really, that gives us a flavour of what our pastoral care is like and our expectations. And our children will tell you that come to this school, we set extremely high expectations of each and every one of you.
We want the very best for you, and in return, we want the very best of your behaviour. I'm going to just touch upon briefly uniform. This can often cause great panic, particularly amongst parents and carers. Our uniform standards, again, you will say, are really high. You will have noticed our children in the community. They look really smart, they're very well presented, and they are immaculate in their school uniform. And again, that's something that we've worked as a school really hard to achieve. In terms of the uniform, you can collect your uniform, you can purchase your uniform from Bulldog Fashions. I would recommend that you don't go out tonight and buy that uniform. Your child is likely to grow in the next few weeks, and come September, that uniform that you bought may no longer fit them. In terms of the uniform, it is a blazer, tie, school jumper, white shirt, black trousers for the boys, black skirt and ties. You are going to see the uniform in action in a moment. We've got a fantastic video for you to look at to encapsulate that. And we've also got some fantastic videos of our children modelling our PE kit. Now, the PE kit is something that our children designed that kit. So again, we draw on our children's experience. A lot of our young people play sport outside of school, and they have specifically designed that so that it's hardware in PE kit that will last for a number of years. We're going to watch now a video of the uniform expectations. Just before we look at that, I'm just going to touch upon haircuts as well. We have a very strict rule on haircuts. As a male, as a boy, when it comes to the school, your haircut should not be below a number 2. That is written in our behaviour policy. Please, as a parent, look at our behaviour policy. Take the time to read through that. It is on the website. Also take the time to look at the uniform policy and jewellery, because there are very clear guidelines on what we expect. For girls particularly, it's 1 earring in each lobe, and it should be of natural hair colour for your haircuts. Okay, so we're going to have a look now at the uniform. I appreciate there's a lot of information there from me tonight, so the school, my email address is on there. If you've got any further questions, don't hesitate to ask. We're all here to help you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
Italian anthem. I don't want to be basking in Italian's glory, Glossy. What did you think of it, lads?
I thought it was shocking. I thought we were going to win.
And also, I'm done with England. I'm not a believer. England, no, I'm done with them. At least for 18 months anyway.
Yeah, for the World Cup.
For the World Cup, yeah. But I think it'll be alright in 18 months. What do you think?
Same.
I think he might be coming on then. Yeah. Anyway, this is Gabriella. She's my dead to her aunt. Yeah, that's the way we roll around here. But welcome to Team SPH, world-renowned catwalk. Milan, London. They've got nothing on us. And they, Gabby's been fielding calls from New York all day, wanting to direct it. We just put stops to that. No, we're happy here. We are happy. Yeah, trying to make a movie out of us, eh?
Exactly, it's awful.
Anyway, good evening, Glossop, and welcome to Team SPH officially. Tonight, you get to see your lovely attire. You will be modelling in September. Some people even think we look a bit like Gryffindor from Harry Potter. I can't see the resemblance, me, for some reason. Just not sure what they're talking about. But hey ho, here we go. You are in for a treat. We have got some fantastic models here with our uniform, and we're going to go for it. So, Gabby, what's next? Let's get this show on the road. So, we've got the ladies PE kit. We've got Lottie in the shorts with a very powerful polo shirt, the football socks, and a sensible pair of trainers. Next up, Gabby, we've got so girls, you've got the option of wearing the shorts or the black Thank you, ladies. Next up is for you boys, the boys PE kit, followed by Oliver and Ben. We've got Oliver in the black polo shirt, school logo, black shorts, black socks, and a sensible trainer. We've got Ben in the alternative. You can wear the black tracksuit bottoms, Ben. As well, boys, yeah? Black tracksuit bottoms or shorts for your PE kit. But it must be a what, Gabby? A sensible PE kit. Not your school shoes. Next up, we've got the ladies. We've got Olivia, who's modelling our everyday hoodie wear. The SPH hoodie is the only hoodie we allow in school. She's even got the Philip Howard logo leggings, all available from Bulldog Fashion. Ellen's got the hoodie jumper on. We allow this to be worn under the blazer and in lessons for them chilly days. We know you children in Blossom don't like wearing coats. Next up, we've got the boys. First up, we've got Dawson modelling our summer attire. The summer attire is exactly the same. You've got the tie, you've got the white shirt, you've got the blazer, and the black tracksuit on with a sensible shoe. No trainers, no Nike or Converse. In the summer, you can lose your jumper. Next up, we've got the winter attire. The winter attire includes exactly the same as the summer, but you've got the V-neck burgundy jumper, school logo, and a sensible shoes. Kathy, what about boys' head?
It has to be a 2 or more. No below 2.
No below 2, Kathy says.
Absolutely.
Alright, we've got the ladies' uniform. Ladies' uniform, exactly the same as the boys on the top half. On the bottom, you either got a choice of the black pants for the school shoes or
a knee-length skirt.
A knee-length skirt. No rolling neck skirts up. Next up, we've got the hoodie everyday wear under our blazer so it keeps you warm. As long as you've got your school jumper underneath, that is perfectly fine. So we've got the ladies' school wear, skirts or pants, up to you. We've got the ladies' PE kit, shorts or leggings. The boys, shorts or black tracksuit bottoms. Next up, we've got the everyday hoodie wear. Next up, we've got the boys' uniform, summer and winter, including your jumpers. And by no means least, give them a round of applause. Well, we hope you look forward to wearing your school uniform in pride like all our glamorous models do. We look forward to seeing you in September looking all smart on your first day. Bye for now.
Bye.
What a show that was. Didn't the Year 8s do really well? I think that has to be my favourite video of the night, watching the fashion show. Here at St Philip Howard, we are really proud of all our students. They look after each other and they're always striving to do better, which is something we try to instill in them. Now's the time for the question and answer session with the senior leadership team. Just want to say thank you to everyone that has submitted questions today to Miss Cox. We have those questions ready. If you haven't had a chance, please do not worry. There's still time for you to submit them. Okay, here is the email address, just in case you missed it. Okay, hopefully you can see it's kcox@sph.academy. So if you still would like to submit them in the next 5 or 10 minutes, then please do so. If not, then you can go onto the chat. What I will say to you is we will do our best to answer all the questions that we can tonight, but please bear with us. And if there is anything specific regarding your child, please could you email me in the first instance and then I can direct it to a department that I need to. Before I disappear, I also want to say thank you to everyone for the lovely comments that we've had regarding your child's transition. There has been a lot of transition so far, and a lot of stuff that's taken place at home, at their primary school, and then it will be the summer school. So I just want to say thank you for your lovely comments.
And thank you for the people that understand and appreciate that we couldn't have had your child in school due to the current situation with COVID, especially with everything that's going on in our area with it being so high. So once again, thank you from me, and I just want to say how easy you've made my job with everything that you've done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Urquhart. So yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you from all of us. We apologise for any technical difficulties that you may have experienced at the other end. I'm sure you can appreciate it's quite a challenging thing to do, to deliver what we've done. You know, it's quite an interactive sort of evening from our side of things. But I hope you've managed to, you know, to get something out of the evening. So we are going to answer some of your questions now. If I could just ask my senior leadership team to come round, and whilst they're doing that, I'll just touch upon the summer school, because there are a few questions regarding the summer school, and as they're coming around I can see that the sun is following us around the hall. So I think it's Mr. Kayes and Mr. White that are glowing at the minute. We're not quite sure what we can do about that, so you'll just have to bear with us. Yeah, but in terms of the summer school, next week for all of those who are signed up to the summer school, there will be a letter going out with all the information. Again, I hope you can appreciate that we've had to wait for information from the government regarding the funding of the summer school and the details of that. And because of what's happened, particularly in the local area over the last couple of weeks, with regards to COVID, it's been a constantly changing landscape, and we've not even known whether we could go ahead with the summer school. And I know for a fact that some schools have unfortunately made the decision to cancel theirs, but we're determined to go ahead with it as best we can. So a letter will be coming out to you next week. It will have all the information in about what your child needs to wear. They don't need to wear a school uniform, whether that's here or their primary, their own clothes, but the information about what clothes need to be wearing will be in there, about the lunches, all of that information will be provided for you early next week. So please just bear with us in that. Unfortunately, if you've signed up to a certain week, or we've allocated you a certain week rather, we're unable to move that now to the alternative week. It's just unfortunate that we're not in a position to be doing that, and we're really sorry about that, but there's nothing that we can do at this moment in time. So I've just got some of the questions here, so I'm going to read them out and then I'll hand over to perhaps the person that I think is most relevant. So first question I'm going to go to, and it's always one, and the children always seem to ask this, how much homework do students get and how is it set? So whenever we talk about homework, I always look at Miss Cox. So over to you, Miss Cox.
Okay, so homework increases, you'll be pleased to know, from year 7, we ease you in gently, and then throughout year 8, 9, 10 and 11, we kind of increase the length of time for homework, just to make children a little bit more independent in their studies. But we have different ways of setting and ensuring that children are completing their homework. So initially, children will write it down in their planners in class, and then also it will be set by the class teacher on the VLE. For core subjects, that will be set once a week. For all other subjects, that will be set once a fortnight. And for core subjects, we have a platform called Century, which is a really impressive platform which relies on artificial intelligence. Now in that, what it means is it will assess what children can and cannot do, and it will support and revisit everything that they need to learn to move them forward. But don't worry about homework, it will be eased into very gently, don't worry.
Yeah, and I think it's fair to add there, isn't it, Miss Cox, that for the first weeks or the first 2 weeks, until the children have done a 2-week timetable, the children don't really get set homework, so don't think that they're going to be coming home on the first day and piled high with homework, although some of them want that, at least in the beginning they do, that soon changes. Thank you for that one. So the next question is, what extracurricular clubs are there? Mr. White, he knew I was going to say Mr. White, he knew that.
Well, what isn't there, I think, is an easier way to answer. We offer 43 different clubs at this school, which some of you will seem thinking that's an incredible amount, and it really is. Our extracurricular offer is far greater than other schools in this area, and the range and the different opportunities that you'll have far outweigh other schools as well. For example, we've got our own allotment club, so we've started to develop an allotment space that particularly the Year 8 children are really into at the moment about growing their own vegetables. We offer a wide range of sporting activities, which include football clubs, we've got netball clubs, we offer a trampoline club, table tennis clubs, we've got a multi-gym for fitness clubs. Then at dinner times and social times, we open up the library, so we've got a gaming club and a reading club. And pretty much, in fact, every single department across the school offers some form of extracurricular, and that we're really proud of. And the children will often comment on the amount of opportunities they have in their social time. So you can expect lots of opportunities, lots of clubs, but equally we want to see you getting involved in everything that we have to offer.
And I think it's right in saying, sir, that this year we set the Year 7s a target, didn't we? That by we gave them a 2-week period and they all had to sign up for at least one of the extracurricular clubs, and they really did well at that. And I think we'll probably set the same target again for Year 7s next year.
Yeah, we'll be after you doing the same. Each and every one of you has to take part in one club a week. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, let's hear that.
Thank you for that. So the next question, what different subjects are on offer for the Year 7s? I'm going to go to Mr. Case for that one.
Yeah, there'll be lots of different subjects really for you. You'll do your normal English, maths that you would do at primary school. In this school, our language we study is Spanish, and all our children absolutely love Spanish. And then you will also do RE, because that's one of our core subjects. On top of that, you'll do the humanities, you'll do history, geography. And that will form that area there, history, humanities. And then extra ones, we're really big on our arts in the school, and we've tried to keep them on our curriculum as much as possible over the last few years when schools have been cutting them. So you will always get 2 hours of PE every week. You will do design technology, you'll do food preparation, and you'll be cooking most weeks. You'll do music, you'll do drama, and subjects you will all love. But I think one of the main subjects that most people look forward to coming to this school about is doing science and running the experiments. And children love it in the first couple of weeks, getting them Bunsen burners out and seeing the flames and learning how to light them. That's all they look forward to in that first week. So you will do lots of practicals and science as well.
So the next question is related to food, which is obviously an important part of the day, isn't it, for all of us? So what children pay for lunch in how do children pay for lunch in school? Is it cash or prepay? And I'll answer that one. We try to operate a cashless system. It just makes things easier for the children and for us really as a school. And we have what we call parent pay. On the first day that your child attends at St Philip Howard, they will be set up on the system. Unfortunately, we can't set the children up on the system until they're physically in the building. So we have to do thumbprints and so on. So they will be set up on that first day or so. For the first day or so, we will pay for the children's lunches, and then that will give you obviously time to put money on the system. And again, you will get information about. So don't be panicking that the children won't be eating on the first day. And then following on from that, the next question is what kinds of food are available in the canteen? Well, I think there's an array of food, isn't there? I think we'd all agree with that. Break always tends to go down well. Yeah, I know that Mr. Kayes and Mr. White particularly like the break. So you might want what's an offer there?
We like the break. We probably end up skipping breakfast in the morning, which is not a good thing, I'll tell you. There's cheese bagels, there's toasted tea cakes, fruit, watermelon.
On the rate of drinks as well, there's all sorts of different drinks available.
The children this year have really enjoyed having the hot drinks, and most of them have been getting hot chocolate at break time. But I think one of the favourites of the pupils in this school is either the pizza or the cheese and beans panini.
Yeah, certainly in this school, I think cheese, beans and curry are really popular. I don't know if that's a gossip thing or not, but yeah, and as I said earlier, we've done a lot on the menu, so there are some, exciting foods coming, and we have theme days, don't we, Miss Pat? You want to just sort of explain that?
Some of the different theme days. One day we had like a movie theme day, lots of popcorn everywhere. The children love that one. Mexican. So yeah, really exciting. They love the different options, the different choices.
Yeah, so lots to look forward to there. So on to the next question. And I think this is for you, Miss Cox. What a typical lesson do you like?
Okay, so as Mr. White touched upon before, a typical lesson begins with consistency across the classroom. So all children line up in a mannerly way outside of their lessons. They are greeted by their teacher. They stand behind the chairs, get their planners and equipment out. And then, of course, it's about starting the lesson quickly, engaging them in the learning, linking to previous learning. And then, of course, more important than anything is their passion, their thirst for learning. And I think that's really evident as you walk around all of the different curriculum areas across St Philip Howard. And the children, as you see, even in the Year 7 videos, talk about how much they love their lessons and they feel like their teachers really support them.
I do, thank you for that. So moving on then, how and when will we have an opportunity to meet the staff to see how the children have settled in? And that's a really important question, isn't it? And that as parents and carers, you want to know how they're settled in, and that first term in particular at the new secondary school. So Mr. Perry's over to you.
Yeah, in that first term, we let them settle in, and we put a big emphasis on the form teacher, knowing all about the children. So at the end of that first term, which is the last Thursday before we break up for the October half term, you will have a Year 7 like review evening, it's called, and that's your opportunity to meet your form teacher in person. They will have had a conversation with all their subject teachers, and they will be able to give you a real strong picture of how your pupil is settling in at St Philip Howard. Also on that evening, we're around for any questions that you may have. Miss Urquhart is around. We're just not too sure yet at the moment whether that's going to be live in school or whether that will be online. You know, the feedback we've got from running our parents' evening this year online has been phenomenal, and the parents have really preferred it that way. So that's something we're going to look at moving forward. But yeah, you will definitely get an opportunity at the end of that first half term, just before October half term, to see how well your child is settling in. But I'm sure if you were concerned in any way, please do pick up the phone and speak directly to the form teacher in the first instance.
Absolutely, thank you for that. Mr. White, we did talk about this, but maybe just to reiterate some of those points. How are students' achievements celebrated at SPH?
Yeah, so we do, I think it cut out halfway through me talking actually. So firstly, achievements are celebrated in assembly, so we really do recognise those achievements. We do at this school operate a system of credits, so if a child performs well in a lesson, they'll be awarded a credit. Those credits, once built up and you hit a certain milestone, you'll achieve a badge. And our children, you'll see them out and about in the community, they wear these badges with pride. In terms of attendance as well, so attendance, 100% attendance is awarded and rewarded, should I say, every half term. In lessons as well, if for a good piece of work, you can find that children's efforts are rewarded through postcards and positive letters home. And often it will be a phone call. We found that to be really powerful, and our children love the fact that we ring and we share their successes in school with you at home as well. So lots of different ways that we reward those children.
In addition to that as well, we have lots of different awards, so curriculum awards. So half-termly across all of the different subject areas, children receive awards based upon their work and their efforts in different subjects. And then also by the end of the year as well, we celebrate the commitment, the hard work and progress throughout the year as well. And that's all promoted and driven forward in a termly newsletter to follow.
Thank you for that. The next question, is there any additional catch-up or intervention for children if they need it? And I know that possibly is something that is really pertinent to at the moment in particular because of what's happened in the last 18 months. So I think maybe Mr. Kayes and Ms. Parks to answer that one.
Yeah, this year we took a strong approach to it. So we decided down at Key Stage 3 for Year 7, 8 and 9 we would employ a teacher, and that teacher was covered English 2 days a week, maths 2 days a week and science 1 day a week, and they've been doing with the children we felt needed that boost or that they had a gap, and it's been short, sharp intervention. So it's been 4 weeks, 1 hour a week. Have they closed that gap? Yes. No, if they haven't, they stay and do a little bit more, and then we move them on that way. So that's a model we're looking at doing again next year, because the person we appointed this year is actually now joining us as one of our English teachers from September. We've been that impressed with how she's done it this year. So we are currently trying to get somebody to come and fill that post for us in September, so that will continue, and all children will have access to that, no matter of their ability, because we're a believer that from the pandemic, gaps will have opened up at all ability ranges, And then at Key Stage 4, we've utilised some of the government funding and used the National Tutor Programme because it's more heavily subsidised with them. And we've done English, maths and science and Spanish in them subjects. So we've had a tutor, and the year 10s have been entitled to 15 hours of National Tutor Programme there across them subjects or just in one subject if they needed.
Yeah, and just to talk about the success of it really, so for Key Stage 3, some of the children in English, for instance, have made up to 3 years plus improvement in their reading age, and then a grade plus at Key Stage 4 as well. So it's really, really effective, the provision and the support that we've put in place, definitely.
And I think it's, you know, we need to say that please do not fret. You know, if you're concerned about what your child perhaps has missed during this whole, you know, challenging time, then they're not alone. Obviously, children across the country, not just in our school, have experienced it, and we've got a real strong pastoral support, as Mr. White alluded to before. And you know, we'll look after the children, and we'll make sure that they're okay, and we'll do what's right for the children, because that's always at the heart of every decision that we make here.
And I think just to add any fears down, our subject teachers, and especially our heads of departments, have been speaking to our primary school staff and our colleagues to see what they haven't managed to cover fully on the curriculum, what they may need more work on. So we are currently adapting our Year 7 curriculum to identify and bring them skills in to make sure before they move on.
I think we're drawing to the end of the questions there, which perhaps maybe suggests that we have answered most of them. Just to perhaps say this again, because you might have missed it for whatever reason, the uniform can be purchased at Bulldog Fashion, which is on Surrey Street, near Glossop North End, and they now do a click and collect system as well for you there, which makes it much easier, so you can, you know, start to buy that. As I said earlier, the prospectus will be on its way to you, so that is very clear about the uniform expectations. You can read all that there. It also, again, just confirms the date that the children will be expected in school and at what time. And then, obviously, next week we'll be sending out information regarding the summer school. We know this is not what any of you wanted. We know that you wanted to be here in person, and believe you me, there is nothing that we wanted more. We would have much preferred to see you physically rather than having to do this, because it's not the easiest thing to do. But I hope you would agree, and I can see from the comments coming through that, you know, there's a lot of positivity out there. We're delighted, you know, that you chose St Philip Howard, because that's probably something I should have said earlier. We've got 124 children coming to us, and all 124 of those children, we are first choice for those children. And we've still got people actually appealing to get into the school as we speak. So we're delighted with that, and we're really pleased that you will be joining us in September. And just have a safe summer, an enjoyable summer, and hopefully when we return in September, we can get on doing the things that we love, you know, teaching the children, developing the children, get on that minibus and get out and have the whole new tennis courts redeveloped. Yeah, it's going to be a good year. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice
Have a nice
to see you
summer.
all. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.